Alright, so I've made some decisions. And first off, there needs to be a variable on here. Let's make it tendency. I don't really like that, but I don't have something better. Make that a tag. See, what I want to do is I want to give the person making the maps, which is probably going to be me, but that's okay. Well, at least the person putting the objects and NPCs and stuff into the map. I want to give them or me the ability to set each NPC with a different attack pattern tendency. So, like, let's make it tag. So when we look at our facade, we will see our tendency tag. And this, I just don't know how. For now, I can put it to, say, a defensive tendency. We'll just use parry for now. So, if the chase radius is overlapped and all of that, switch on a tag. Just gonna build it down here. So if the tendency is to attack, or if it's to evade, or if it's to defend, we're going to activate different combat logic. Okay. So if the enemy has a tendency to attack when we get close to them, then we shall... Where is my move to? Okay. Yeah, that's close enough. So for there, we've already chased. And, we're on attack, then we attempt an attack. And for now, we will use this. And it can only be... yeah, it can be all of them. Sure, why not? It should only be, can I not remove? Alright, fine. Yep, so this will just be attack and heavy attack. Okay. Just needs to be a fucking bowl. But let's give it a weight. So let's make this 0.2, so 80% of the time the NPC will simply attack. 20% of the time it will try to do a special attack. And later I'm gonna put a little pure function. Hey, I was making a pure function somewhere, wasn't I? Huh. Wonder what it was. Was it this? Weird. Okay. Well, that's over. So if it attacks, it attempts an attack. If okay, if it's evading, how did I do this before? Wait, yeah. Yeah, I forgot what I was doing here. Where's my make combat decision? There it is. Building this in the wrong place entirely. I was gonna put it here. I was gonna make a function out of it, wasn't I? Yeah, man. Okay. But since I'm gonna be making a function. Okay, so if its tendency is to attack, then it will do that. Well, no, it will activate chase. No, hold on. Okay. So chase. Activate chase. Where is it? I don't currently know how to make something run from the player. So run this from the player. Okay. Parry will observe the player. Thought I had something like that already. Guess I didn't. That's okay. Okay, so if they're in a defensive tendency, they will just automatically be defending. Observing. Okay. I might be able to collapse this into a function. Let's find out. Yes. Whoops. And return node. Just to be safe. Okay. Okay. So if the tendency is to attack, where'd you go? Duh. Okay, if it's aware of the player and it's hostile, take all of you, leave you aside for a moment. Oops. Determine the combat decision. That's that, right? That's all I need. Let's find out. Okay. Let's just make it friend or hostile. And let's give it the tendency to attack. Comes right for me. Okay. Good start. Where'd you go? Where'd those damn things go? Yep. There they are. Let's give its tendency to evade. It sees me. And it's observing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is working. Now, let's give its tendency to defend. Okay. Whoop. Say what? What's the freaking trouble? try that again, shall we? Okay, I think that's all I needed to know. Right. I was testing this. And he'll come for me. Great, so we can actually set this on a per NPC basis. Everyone we put down into the game can have a slightly different attitude even among their own class. So, that almost ended up a mess, right? Let's clean things up a little bit. Pardon? Okay, so now we need to actually make a difference for defending and observing. So if they're defending and an attack comes in at them, let's actually make this the interface event. Set the attacker max damage. We need to set the attacking actor this time. Oops. Oops. Okay. We probably want to set the incoming attack type. Let's do it. As well as the attacker max damage. I'm sure there was a reason I was doing that. If this is named wrong, this should determine engagement protocol. tendency is to attack, it will give chase. If its tendency is to evade, it will run. If its tendency is to defend, it will defend. Okay. Oops. But now I need to determine attack. So, if the player gets into the chase radius, and we can check the engagement protocol. Wait. And the enemy is hostile. Then we can make a combat decision, I think. This is wrong. So we determine the engagement protocol when the player gets into the chase radius. No. Almost here, folks. Almost there. Maybe. Okay. Chase. Yeah. Activates the chase. It moves to the sensor player. Great. What are you doing? hold on. That can work, maybe? That should help. So, is where the player determines the engagement, which can activate chase or observe. Now, where's my gets and does? Now, if the player is right up on them, and they're hostile, they should make a combat decision. I'm not sure if that should happen. Now, when they make a combat decision, they are aware of the player, and they're hostile. You I think you can do just as good up here. So every second, sets to hostile, and then it does that. Maybe that'll work. Let's find out. If it is hostile, it determines the engagement. Yes. And then when it overlaps, if that's a player, and they are hostile, double checking that, then make the combat decision. Wait, that won't work. That will not work. See that? Or player determined engagement. and is hostile. Attempt an attack. Didn't I have something that just determined the attack? Where did that go? Guess not. Okay. Then where is it? Where is that? Attempt attack. No, I need to make a decision about the type of attack. So it has to be... Didn't I make something for that? Could have swore I did. Weighted bull. I guess I didn't. Okay. So, I think I was going to make that into a pure. Weird, okay. Okay. So it picks one of those. And then it attempts it. When it attempts it... Where'd you go, attempt attack? I don't know how to make this happen. Oh, look at that. Well, that would be nice if I could get it to turn towards, but okay. So it attempts the attack, right? That's what I was doing. Medium or heavy. Okay. So we switch on it. Light heavier special. I have more of those. If so, they're gone. Just gone. Where was I? I was here. Okay. Now see, this is again a place that we're gonna have issues. So okay. I don't know how to do this stuff. But basically, we'll be able to put succeeded and failed states. Hopefully, someone will figure that out. I hope that's not me, because I just have no clue whatsoever. I don't even know how to look into it. But I'll code for whoever can, even if it ends up being me. Okay. So we get different fail states for that. Goody goody. Alright. If player leaves perception, I see. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, this is changing a little. If the event ticks, isn't there a Boolean not? Thank you. And the NPC isn't already hostile, do this. If the NPC is hostile, what am I doing? If it's hostile, then it makes a combat decision. Not hostile, but if it is hostile and it ticks, take in combat off. So aware of the player. Then take hostility. Minus, minus. No. Hostility. Minus 3. Yeah, that should work. Set hostility. And do that. Wait. Not aware of the player. Then reduce the hostility. Are aware of the player. Yeah, that'll work indeed. Sure, we'll find out, won't we? Not hostile. Then, okay. If they're aware of the player, they're not hostile, then it adds to their hostility. If they're not aware of the player, it removes from their hostility. Let us then add this little something something. Not hidden is visible. But what it needs there it is. You aren't an awareness text. You are a hostility text. Alright. So anytime the hostility changes, set the text. Good job, you lot. A little bit more. Okay. There we go. This. Should also do this. Alright, why isn't it visible? Study readout. Some hidden game. No. Study text hidden in game. No. So why isn't it visible? Oh. Whoops. This is less than or equal. Wait. I can clamp this. I don't like it, but there we have it. 0. Whoa, 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 homie! Guess what also needs to be visible? We can make most have a tendency to... Well, let's test a different tendency, shall we? Defensive tendency. And I will rename those. That's not working. Definitely not working. Where's my tick? Hold on. This might be an oops. Boy, you have to hang around a long time to get this guy mad. You won't like me when I'm angry. Hold on now, youngster. I'm getting all riled up. And he's still not doing the thing. Okay. Well, you're hostile. Hold on. Okay. Shouldn't you activate the chase? Yeah, that might be so. Let's try that. Wait. Should have been like that. Alright, now why isn't he attack? Ah, I see. So in reality, that should be... Wait. No, I think that was correct. I just didn't have the one I was looking for in here. Let's test this real quick. Whoa, homie! Okay, hold on. Yeah, this one's gone on a real long time. I'm gonna call it here and freshen my head up a bit.